That's right.
He's still the attorney for BPU, right?
BP.
Okay, are we ready to begin?
Yep.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call this Common Council meeting of the City of Dunkirk to order on this 19th day of August 2025 at 5:30 p.m. Clerk, please conduct the roll call.
Councilmember Liskowiak.
Here.
Councilmember Zatorsky.
Here.
Councilmember Nichols.
Here.
Councilmember at Large Weiser.
Here. Thank you, Clerk. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation,
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
was just fast. I couldn't keep up.
Sorry for the delay.
Super Bowl record.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. Next, we have the certification of prior meetings.
This is to certify that an official copy of the minutes of the Common Council meeting of Monday, August 4th, 2025 was presented to the mayor on Tuesday, August 12th, 2025. Pursuant to section 3.03 of the Dunkirk City Charter, all items presented to the mayor are now in full force and effect. In witness whereof, I have here to set my hand and seal of the City of Dunkirk, New York, this 19th day of August 2025.
Is there a motion to dispense with the reading of the minutes and approve them as presented?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Councilmember Nichols, seconded by Councilmember Liskowiak. Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmember Liskowiak.
Aye.
Councilmember Zatorsky.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Weiser.
Aye, the minutes are approved as presented. We now move to privilege of the floor.
The privilege of the floor shall be extended to any person appearing for themselves, in which case each individual appearing shall be limited to 3 minutes, and to any person representing any group who shall be limited to a maximum time of 5 minutes. The privilege of the floor is reserved for members of the public to speak on any subject pertinent to the affairs of city government. The city clerk shall have the duty of maintaining such time limits. The chair may determine in their discretion whether individuals are speaking for themselves or representing groups. The chair shall maintain good order and may require any speaker to cease speaking if remarks are made in bad taste or slanderous or not germane. The time limit specified shall be adhered to, except the chair may allow any person speaking to complete a statement or a thought started before such time expires, and a longer time may be allowed by the chair with the approval of the majority of the council.
Thank you, Clerk. I'd ask that you call time if needed this evening. With that, the privilege of the floor is now open. If there are any members of the public who wish to speak, please step forward, state your name and address, and address the council. Going once.
We got somebody.
Twice.
No, coming. No.
Someone's coming.
Thank you very much.
Paul Sommerfeld, 196 Brooks Avenue, Dunkirk. This is concerning the article that I saw in the paper recently about the Robin Street Tunnel. I am concerned that the closure to that is going to cause some undue burdens on certain residents of the city of Dunkirk. First off, for the last give or take 10 years, we've been complaining about the appearance and patrolling of that tunnel, and that things need to be taken care of within that area. Secondly, the undue burden is that people who need to be walking rather than driving to get from one side of the tunnel to the other side of the tunnel is a few dozen feet. But if someone is on the corner of, say, Woodrow Avenue and wants to go to that same location, it can take, depending on which way they go, between about 4/10 of a mile, or if they go down Brigham Road, then it can take 3/4 of a mile. And so stuff like that, for people who have to walk, that's just unreasonable. Things need to be taken care of. And additionally, if we close off that area, what other parts of the city are we going to start letting go by the wayside? This could be a slippery slope. We need to take care of things as they go. And by the way, another issue is we've had our taxes almost doubled, and now we're going to reduce the services of the city. That's not right either. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Summerchild. Is there anyone else wishes to speak this evening? Going once, twice. Privilege of the floor is now closed. Next, we move to communications from the mayor, including disapproval messages. Is the mayor present?
I'm here.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. I just want to thank our police department for another successful National Night Out event a couple weeks ago, and to everyone in the community who came out to support it. As we move through August, I encourage everybody to come forward and enjoy the last few of our summer concert series events, Music at the Point and Music at the Pier, which have been drawing great crowds. We've also had an outstanding turnout for the walleye tournaments that we've recently held in the city, which really showcases our city as a destination for anglers and visitors alike, as well as the softball tournaments that have recently been held. And finally, I'm pleased to report that the city of Dunkirk has received the first payment of approximately $54,000 in the PFAS settlements. I know that it was mistakenly reported by an individual that we received a large lump sum payment. That's incorrect. We will be receiving approximately $54,000 for the next 10 years. These funds are being allocated for capital improvements at the water treatment plant to keep the quality of our water pristine. And we really appreciate everybody who's put the time and effort into getting these funds for us. Lastly, or I shouldn't say lastly, on August 26th, we invite the public at 4:30 to the beach house to work through with the city of Dunkirk and the Great Lakes St. Lawrence City's initiative on a walking tour of improvements for coastal resiliency. And finally, we will be starting the budget process preparation for 2026. To date, I've held meetings with the department heads and have gotten their wish list of items that they would like to see, and have also reminded our department heads that we are in a budget crisis, and while they have a long laundry list of wish list items, there are only certain things that our residents are willing and able to pay for. That's all I have.
Thank you, Mayor. Next, we'll address communications from the public and petitions.
Request from the Kosciuszko Club to close Nevin Street from 2 p.m. to midnight between East Doty Street and Courtney Street on September 6, 2025 for their Fall Fest.
Any discussion, council? Okay, hearing none, do I have a motion to refer to the appropriate departments as well as approve, subject to appropriate insurances and usual conditions?
So moved.
Moved by Councilmember Nichols, seconded by Councilmember Luskowiak. Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmember Luskowiak.
Aye.
Councilmember Zatorsky.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Weiser.
Aye, motion carried.
Loudspeaker permit request from the Kosciuszko Club to use speakers and mics for a live band on Saturday, September 6, 2025 from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Any discussion, council? Hearing none, do I have a motion to refer to the appropriate departments as well as approve?
So moved.
Moved by Councilmember Luskowiak,
And
seconded by
Nichols.
Councilmember Nichols. Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmember Luskowiak.
Aye.
Councilmember Zatorsky. Aye. Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Weiser.
Aye, motion carried. We'll now move to reports of standing committees, boards, and commissions. Councilmember Luskowiak.
Yeah, I wanted to reiterate one of the topics the mayor had said. We'd like to invite all interested City of Dunkirk residents, especially our neighbors along Lakefront Boulevard, to participate in a tour with the city and Buffalo Niagara Waterkeeper next Tuesday, August 26th at either 4:30 or 5:30. They'll create a vision and a plan. There is a new but yet recurring project on our city's itinerary, the Wright Park Beach Shoreline Naturalization and Protection Project. We need your input, engagement, and ideas regarding restoring and protecting our shoreline. Our amazing asset has faced erosion from storms and climate change havoc such as 30-feet waves, which has damaged our infrastructure, such as brick walls. So Vince, this is in conjunction with the Great Lakes and St. Lawrence Cities Initiative and National Fish and Wildlife Foundation. Do you want to add anything?
Yes, this is going to be some of the work that's resulting from a grant that they received. We're one of 6 cities on the Great Lakes that received this grant, and they've engaged some of the nationally renowned consultants to help to look at the shoreline and put together some potential plans for, as the mayor mentioned, climate resiliency. The Smith Group and Linotech are top-notch organizations, consultants that deal exclusively in this space for nature-based type solutions. So they're going to be presenting some of their ideas, some of their concepts, and they're going to be, asking for some input, presenting some surveys for the community to also take part in to give them some feedback. So it's going to be a nice event where you'll get to walk and talk with the consultants and ask them all the questions. And they're going to basically be showing you what they have come up with in concepts and designs so far.
Thank you, and yes, thank you, Police Force, for a great national night out, enjoyed by everyone that was there. And I wanted to ask the mayor and the fiscal officer and the treasurer, I just wanted to assure the public that we indeed received the loan from the state and we paid off the revenue anticipation loan, including the interest.
Yes, we did.
That's correct.
Okay, great. That's all for me.
Thank you. Councilmember Zatorsky.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, Chief Wachowski, thank you for your guys' work in Washington Park over the weekend and the last few weeks. It's been a wild ride, but we all, I think, citywide appreciate what you've done to kind of calm the scene a little bit.
Okay, Councilmember Nichols.
Go, you go.
That's me. Hey, Randy, are they going to be doing any of the school zone painting before school starts this year?
Already have. That's a nice fresh paint on Plover Street I saw yesterday, and crosswalks are being done, and we're working in cooperation with the school. They resealed and restriped all their parking lots. It looks great. This was always my favorite time of the summer when I was a kid. All those back-to-school ads in the paper, I mean, I just love them. I'm kidding. I hated them. I didn't want to go back to school. But we'll be ready to get them back to school.
Okay, and paving is on schedule?
Mayor and I met this morning and finalized the paving project for this year. We've got CHIPS money in line to get some salt trucks for the city garage. We need those desperately. Some of them are 1980s vintage. It's our biggest need there, maybe a couple other things which we can use CHIPS money for. And we're going to do West 3rd Street, make it look like East 3rd Street. And I agree with Mr. Sommerfeld, if we clean that area up and pave all the way and make nice marked parking spaces all the way to the berm, it'll encourage people not to have it look the way it is. Maybe even, to close the tunnel isn't an arbitrary decision by us. It was a request by CSX to us to start the process to consider it. And the process has to be a hearing with the New York State Region 5 Department of Transportation. The Federal Railroad Administration has to be involved. All the residents have to be involved. We have to consider all the things that he talked about. But talk about slippery slope. If you take one step in there, you're going to be slippery slope on some stuff you don't want to see. So, you're right, it's a problem. How we solve the problem, I don't know. Maybe we close it off with something that could be removed at some time once we get some of this vandalism under control. But we will work with our first responders and try to figure out how we can make that the most safe. We don't want to make it less safe, but right now there are times when I wouldn't want a kid or anybody going through that tunnel, even if there's nobody in there. There's stuff in there that you don't want to be anywhere near. We've tried and we tried. We put almost $70,000 into a project to try to camera monitor it, and the the vandals seem to become more clever than we are. So I'm open to whatever you all decide, but I thought it was good to get the discussion started. It isn't safe now. We want to make it safe, however that safety measure is. So that's the paving program will be mostly West 3rd to make it look like East 3rd, which we took the worst street last year, made it the best. And then we got, we're also going to do a couple other intersections and stuff like that with the same. We're going to go out to bid and open up the bids and have them for either the first or second council meeting of September. The projects will actually probably go through in October. Our guys are going to be so busy with brush pickup in September that we would rather not have our guys working on paving projects at that time. Hope I got all your questions.
You did.
Okay.
Thank you for addressing the tunnel. And that's what my concern was, Mr. Sommerfeld. You need to take a look at that tunnel in person to see what it is like. I would not go through there myself for the love of money. You could not pay me to go through there. The city does not have the money to keep maintaining what gets vandalized in there, what debris they leave on the floor. There's pictures there that you would not believe. And I would not want a child to go through that tunnel. And it is not safe on the ground for them to walk through there. It is just disgusting. So when you criticize us for trying to do something and take something away from people, we're not. We just don't have the money citywide to go in there and keep painting it. A few years back, they painted it. 2 days later, it was spray painted again, and all kinds of nasty debris on the floor. It's just, our guys have other things to do than go through the tunnel every day and take a broom and dustpan and clean it up all the time. But we're thankful for your concern, but it's just not, for them to vandalize cameras that were put in there, it is disgusting what they do. It just, I'm just appalled at what it looks like in there. And it is a safety issue. Alan, I'm going to keep asking you and asking you and asking you. Where are we going with that motel section that was deemed to be torn down?
That's still a legal concern we have to work through.
It's still tied up even though they were given the directive to take it down?
And the other aspect of that, if we get the approval, where's the money coming from? So we got to work that out as well. Because it's not going to be cheap.
Where are they going to get the money from, is what they're saying?
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to pay for it.
That's a joke and a half, right there. They have the money to take it down.
No, it'd be, they're not going to write us a check. It would be the city expending funds.
No, the city's not going to take it down.
But
if you give them the directive, I don't
right now it's in legal
understand.
hands.
This has been years now. Has it not, Abby? Okay, thank you. Chief, it was a wonderful turnout for Night Out. You guys did a great job. It was wonderful to see everybody out there and to keep the tradition going with having it. It is a good time. You could just tell how everybody interacted with everyone. It was a wonderful time. Thank you again. I'm done, Nick.
Thank you. I just echo everybody's sentiments about the success of National Night Out. It was a great turnout and great to be there. I'd also like to say that I'm looking forward to this year's budget process. I think it'll be another productive one and hopefully a lot less painful. The next Finance Committee meeting will be held this coming Monday, August 25th at 9 a.m. in the Stearns Building, first floor conference room. And that's all I have. So moving on, it appears there's no unfinished business or pre-filed resolutions. Is there any new business to be discussed this evening? Okay, hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Moved by
Second.
Councilmember Nichols, second by Councilmember Luskoviac. Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmember Luskowiak.
Aye.
Councilmember Zatorsky.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Weiser.
Aye, this meeting is now adjourned. Thank you, everyone.